So in this video I'm going to show you how to put up the Roma hard shell roof tent. So you undo the straps at the back, which are held on by these crocodile clips. Once you've done the two at the back, you go around to the front and do exactly the same. There is two straps at the front which you take out from the crocodile clips. As usual, Roxy supervising. So once you've undone all four straps, simply lift and the hydraulics inside will do the rest for you. It's nice and slow so it won't shoot up and potentially break when you do it. It has got a curtain around the edges which you can pull down. Obviously, as you can tell, we didn't do that. That is the ladder bag, which is situated inside the roof bunk. Hopefully you'll have more luck finding his zip than I did on this occasion. The ladders can be stored in there whenever you're not using it, or if you want to leave them in the boot or indoors or whatever like that. But if you do leave them indoors, obviously please don't forget them when you do go out, because that can be rather embarrassing. They simply just hook on to the side. As you can see at the back there is two hoops you can hook the ladder onto the back of, and it's the same on the other side as well. There is two hoops that you can hook the ladder on, so you can gain entry on like three different sides. All four sides have a window or entry point, whatever way you want to pitch it. Accessing the roof bunk is nice and simple, just straight up the ladder and then in, as beautifully demonstrated by the wife. Those tassels on the front and back are to help close it when you're finished using it, but we'll show you that in a minute. Like I said, there is a skirt that goes around the edges that you can pull down that covers that silver trim. Inside is nice and spacious. You have a roof net. You can store bits in. There's the hydraulic arms. There's two bungee cords that you can just see there that go across on either side. It just helps keep all the helps pull it in when you're closing it. Now you have two boot bags that you can put your shoes in. They can be hung on the outside, and that is a pole bag if you want to open any of the doors or windows. So putting it down, like I said, pull the tassels. This can get a little bit fiddly on the first few occasions, but when you've used it a few times it'll probably get easier. So obviously when you're pulling it down, you just got to make sure. It looks like I'm battling with it, but it looks worse than what it actually was. But yeah, so once you've pulled it down, just hold it in place, make sure all the material's tucked in. Put the tassel through the crocodile clip. Don't tighten it up, just put it through ever so slightly, just so it holds it. So then when you go around to the other side, it's not going to ping back up again. But it also gives you enough room to tuck any excess material into the roof bunk when you're putting it away. So the tassel was actually blown onto the roof at that point, so I had to quickly go around and grab it. So as you can see there, when I've pulled it down, the rear side hasn't actually gone back up again because I've just put the tassels in ever so slightly, but it gives you that little bit of room just to tuck in any excess material when you're closing it. So you can see there's a bit of material sticking out with that little bit of leverage. And the way I've done the clips, you can tuck all that in before you actually tighten them up. And once that's done, put the tassel through the crocodile clip, and when you've got it as tight as you can, just tuck the tassel round the back of the tiger clip and then pull down just to give it that little bit of extra security. So I've tightened that up and then I put it around the back and then put it down. Same for that one, tighten that up. It might not feel like you've got it as tight as you possibly can, but you will have done. And then finally, put away the ladders. As you can tell, we've not put ours back in the roof bunk. That was slightly a mess up by me, but we decided we wanted them in the boot anyway, so there you go, roof bunk done.